No feed, no fertilizer, just clean water. Meet the shellfish quietly fueling a green revolution, the mussel. Welcome back to AgroWorks USA, where we uncover the hidden systems behind the food we eat. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of mussel farming, an ocean-based industry that's not only producing a high-quality, protein-rich seafood, but also healing marine environments in the process. Mussels are nature's water purifiers. Unlike most farmed animals, they require no added feed or fertilizer. Instead, they grow by filtering microscopic plankton from seawater, removing excess nutrients and helping prevent harmful algal blooms. Their presence strengthens biodiversity and improves water clarity, turning aquaculture into ecosystem restoration. In this episode, we'll take you behind the scenes of modern mussel farming, from hatchery-bred baby mussels to offshore long-line systems where they grow for over a year. You'll see how high-tech equipment like socking machines, automated conveyors, and purification tanks are used to streamline harvesting, grading, and packaging, while skilled workers oversee every step to ensure both quality and sustainability. So how do mussels go from tiny spat to gourmet seafood while leaving almost no carbon footprint? And could this humble shellfish hold the key to more sustainable food systems? If you're curious about food, farming, and ocean innovation, make sure to like this video, subscribe to AgroWorks USA, and hit the bell so you never miss a story from the future of aquaculture. Mussel farming begins with one of aquaculture's smallest wonders, the mussel spat. These tiny shellfish, no bigger than grains of sand, can be sourced from the wild or bred in hatcheries where temperature and lighting are optimized to stimulate spawning. In hatcheries, larvae are raised in tanks filled with microalgae, their sole food source at this delicate stage. After a few weeks, once they develop tiny shells and settle, they're collected and prepared for the ocean environment. The next step is socking, placing spats into biodegradable cotton mesh tubes, which are wrapped around long ropes. Once deployed into the sea using long line or raft systems, the cotton dissolves, letting mussels naturally attach using their strong byssal threads. This setup, anchored ropes with vertical droppers up to 20 meters deep, is efficient and mimics mussels' natural habitat. Over the next 12-18 months, mussels feed solely on phytoplankton filtered from the seawater, requiring no added feed, antibiotics, or chemicals. This passive feeding makes mussel aquaculture one of the most eco-friendly forms of seafood production. In fact, mussel farms can enhance marine ecosystems by filtering excess nutrients and supporting biodiversity. Were you surprised to learn mussels can grow with zero feed or fertilizer? Type yes in the comments if this changed your view of aquaculture. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to AgroWorks USA, and hit the bell so you won't miss the next journey into sustainable farming. Once transferred to the open ocean, mussels begin their primary growth phase, lasting 12 to 24 months, depending on species, site conditions, and market goals. Suspended vertically from long line or raft systems, mussels naturally secure themselves to ropes using silky byssal threads, often called beards. These threads anchor the mussels while allowing slight movement to optimize feeding. Floating in nutrient-rich waters, mussels feed entirely on phytoplankton filtered from their surroundings, making them one of the most ecologically efficient aquaculture species. Over time, each mussel rope becomes a micro-ecosystem. Sea squirts, barnacles, algae, and small marine organisms colonize the lines, turning them into vibrant biodiversity hubs. Although this fouling requires extra labor during cleaning, it reflects a thriving marine environment. Farmers closely monitor mussel size and rope density. Overcrowded lines can reduce water flow and hinder growth, so regular thinning or reseeding is necessary. Some farms even use underwater cameras or digital sensors to track growth and improve spacing efficiency. This phase requires no feed, antibiotics, or fresh water. In fact, mussels contribute to ocean health by filtering excess nutrients, sequestering nitrogen, and improving water clarity. With virtually zero carbon emissions and a net positive environmental impact, mussel farming stands as a model of sustainable protein production. Do you think mussels' natural filtering ability gives them a major edge over other aquaculture species type 1? If you agree, or share your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to stay connected with AgroWorks SO. After 12 to 24 months of offshore cultivation, mussels reach market size, typically 8 to 10 centimeters, and are ready for harvest. Timing is critical. Harvesting too early reduces yield, while waiting too long can affect texture and shelf life. Farmers use boats outfitted with hydraulic winches and conveyors to haul mussel-laden ropes from the sea. The harvest begins by detaching the dropper lines from longline or raft systems. These ropes, heavy with mussels and marine growth, are pulled aboard using mechanized haulers. On board, mussels are stripped from the ropes using drum strippers or mechanical declumpers tools designed to gently remove mussels without damaging their shells. At this stage, mussels are still covered in mud, barnacles, and debris. A first rinse on board removes surface grime before they're transported ashore. Once on land or at a nearby dock, mussels undergo initial sorting. Undersized mussels are separated, either returned to the sea for further growth, composted, or discarded. Workers or automated systems also remove dead or damaged mussels. The remaining healthy mussels are then graded by size to prepare for further processing. This early stage of quality control is essential for delivering a premium product. By removing unsuitable specimens and sorting the rest by size, farms ensure that only strong, high-quality mussels continue down the production line, setting the stage for cleaning, depuration, and packaging. Once the mussels arrive at the processing facility, the transformation from sea-grown shellfish to premium food product begins. This phase emphasizes hygiene, efficiency, and strict quality assurance to meet both domestic and international food safety standards. The first step is thorough cleaning. Mussels are passed through a series of industrial washers, including rotary drum systems, high-pressure spray tunnels, and flume wash channels to remove residual mud, barnacles, and organic debris. Some facilities even use ultrasonic cleaners or brush washers for deep cleaning without damaging the shell. Next comes debissing, the removal of the mussel's beard, or byssal threads, which were used to anchor themselves to ropes. This is done using rotating rods that grip and clip off the threads. Mussels are then re-washed and moved to inspection lines. On these conveyor belts, VEMmed workers and sometimes AI-powered vision systems conduct visual inspections. Mussels are checked for shell integrity, consistent size, and signs of spoilage. Cracked, empty, or irregular mussels are removed by hand or diverted automatically. Depending on the end-use market, mussels are sorted into packaging formats, vacuum-sealed trays, mesh bags, or bulk crates. Some undergo depuration, a purification process in clean seawater tanks to eliminate residual bacteria, especially when sold live or raw. For value-added products, mussels may be shucked, cooked, and flash frozen, then packed with brine or sauces for ready-to-eat formats. Each batch is tracked with barcodes for traceability and cold chain control. This ensures that from ocean to plate, every mussel meets high standards of safety, freshness, and sustainability. Were you impressed by the mussel processing system? Do you think traceability labeling is essential for seafood exports? Let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective. Mussel farming is a prime example of sustainable aquaculture meeting strong global demand. With over 2 million tons produced annually and a market value exceeding $4.5 billion, mussels rank among the most economically important shellfish worldwide. Major producers like New Zealand, Chile, Spain, and Canada lead exports, while the U.S. and Australia are scaling up rapidly. A key economic advantage is the low input cost. Mussels need no feed, fertilizer, or antibiotics. This makes production efficient and cost-effective, with long line and raft systems adaptable to both small-scale and industrial operations. Beyond exports, mussel farming supports thousands of jobs across hatcheries, farms, processing plants, and distribution networks. In many coastal areas, it plays a vital role in sustaining local economies. Innovation is driving growth, too, from automated processing to value-added goods like shelled mussels, frozen packs, and even mussel protein powders. New products are expanding markets and increasing profitability. As global consumers seek sustainable seafood options, mussel farming offers a model that balances ecological benefits with economic opportunity. Were you surprised to learn how valuable mussels are in the global seafood market? Do you know of any shellfish with even greater economic impact? Share your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more from AgroWorks USA. Mussel farming plays a vital role in sustaining coastal communities, especially where traditional fishing has declined. It provides stable jobs across the supply chain, from hatchery operations and ocean farm crews to processing plant staff and transport workers. These employment opportunities support local economies and reduce reliance on imported seafood. Many mussel farms are family-run or cooperatively owned, allowing small-scale producers to thrive and reinvest in their communities. In regions like New Zealand and Maine, USA, the industry has helped revitalize rural coastlines and offer meaningful, long-term work tied to marine stewardship. As a low-cost, nutrient-rich protein, mussels also contribute to food security. They require no feed or fertilizer, making them an affordable and sustainable option for diverse populations. Mussels remain culturally important, too featured in traditional dishes across Europe, Asia, and the Americas. Still, as the industry grows, fair labor conditions must be prioritized. Investing in vending, safety, and equitable pay ensures the sector remains socially responsible. When managed thoughtfully, mussel farming offers more than just economic gain. It becomes a catalyst for community resilience and sustainable development. Mussel farming ranks among the most sustainable forms of aquaculture. Mussels require no feed, fertilizer, or chemicals. They grow naturally by filtering plankton, which helps improve water quality. A single mussel can filter up to 20 liters of seawater per day, removing excess nutrients and supporting marine health. The farming infrastructure, typically floating rafts and long lines, has minimal impact on the seabed. These structures often attract marine life, acting as artificial reefs and boosting biodiversity. In some coastal regions, mussel beds even help reduce erosion and absorb wave energy. Mussels also have a remarkably low carbon footprint. Compared to land-based livestock, they emit significantly less CO2, up to 50 times lower than beef, and require no fresh water, making them ideal for regions facing water scarcity. However, responsible farming practices are essential. Overcrowded farms can lead to localized pollution or ecosystem disruption. To avoid this, farmers rotate sites, manage stocking density, and monitor environmental impact. With proper management, mussel aquaculture offers a low-impact, high-value protein source that aligns with both ecological and economic sustainability. If you found this insight into mussel farming as fascinating as we did, don't forget to hit that like button and share the video with others who care about sustainable food solutions. At AgroWorks USA, we're committed to uncovering the incredible ways our world grows food from land to sea and everything in between. Subscribe now for more stories of innovation, sustainability, and the future of farming, one shell, one crop, one idea at a time. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.